We're coming at you from the Staples Center in beautiful downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers prepare to take the floor. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Indiana Pacers. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Marc Gasol is out there with Monroe. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Monroe's shot is good.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
On defense, Detroit coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I just loved the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home.
Now, here is Young. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Patrick Young. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here's Dinwiddie. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Now here's Gasol. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And don't forget 4 blocks, so a huge game for him defensively as well.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the Marc Gasol miss. All sorts of time. Covington's shot is off.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
From the line, Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Not really the start they wanted. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
Kim, the pass to Young. Here's Covington. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kim. Steps back and drains the jump shot. The Beast's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Gasol a screen. Pass to Parsons. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Detroit on D. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Here's Dinwiddie. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And that one's good.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Indiana. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Detroit, 8 games out.
But, you know, I think for Detroit, they've just never really found their groove this season. I mean, not yet anyway. They're kind of stuck in the middle of the pack right now.
Man, they don't have a lot of time left to find that groove, Clark. That's the problem. I mean, unless things really come together for them soon, I think they're going to stay in kind of that middle of the pack area the rest of the way.
And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Detroit. Nance outside. Passes it to Temple. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Chambers can't make the basket. The Pistons leading. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
The dish to Gasol. Trying to get open is Monroe.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Inside. Chambers can't make the basket.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's Dinwiddie. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and he slams that one down.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slant.
With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Clippers in second.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Parsons outside. Monroe, no good. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Nance with it. Now guarded by Parsons. They set the screen. Pass to Chambers. On the wing, Nance. Covered by Parsons. Nance against Parsons. An easy layup after coming off the pick. It's all knotted up.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
The Pistons working the ball around now. And another 3 for Detroit.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Nance outside. Here's Chambers. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Chambers got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
A different look for the Clippers.
And a chance to check out Chandler Parsons here. Some good stat lines for him recently. You can put his numbers up among the best lately. Averaging about 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
Here's Covington following the basket by Marc Gasol. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Young passes to Kim. Out to the right wing. Here's Doncic. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. In low to Monroe. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Covington. The pass to Kim. That one, no question, powered it down. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Now here's Gasol, averaging 13 points a contest.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. The drive by Monroe. Rob. Here's the break. Dishes it to Covington. Pass to Lou. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Here's Kim. It's good. This game is all even. The Beast's got 8 points.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Screen by Monroe. Monroe right side. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
This was a good matchup for them last season. They came out on top in each of the 2 games they played against them.
Passes it to Lou. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what. Team playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Also, he was talking about last year, as strong as they are, a lot of matchups. Clark are friendly for him, I think.
Yeah, those 2 games really illustrated the difference between a good team and a great team. For the good team to win, everything has to go right for them, which didn't happen.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Kevin, let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks. First in rebounding, first in shooting percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Kim. Great look there, but off target.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 2. Freeman passes to Evans. And it's blocked. And Brewer kicks to Singleton. Here's Kim. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Nice job coming off that screen. Evans has got his first points of the game.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Now here's Brewer. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Singleton misses. Pistons trail by 3. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Evans outside. Puts it up from 17. Rebounded by Chambers.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Here's Evans. After the basket by Los Angeles. Freeman passes to Zeller. That's good. Zeller's got his first basket of the night. Clippers leading by 3. Feeds to Singleton. Here's the Beast. 20 points for him last game against Indiana.
Also had 4 blocks on the night, so terrific game in both ends of the floor.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Freeman passes to Caldwell Pope. Poked away. Pulls it from the elbow. No good. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by...
Ladies and gentlemen.
The second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We've got Zeller. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Evans in at the 3. Now here's Nance following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Lou passes to Barton. Can't hit from in close. Pistons trail by 5. Freeman passes to Caldwell-Pope. The Pistons working the ball around now. Kicks to Evans. And it's rejected. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Out to Nance. Here's Covington. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A beautiful reverse layup. Nance has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Clippers.
And he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Evans left side. Evans left side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Clippers in second.
And I think a lot of it has to do with their defensive schemes, guys, because they rotate beautifully and somebody is always there to protect the basket.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pistons making a change here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what put them in front here.
Covington's shot is off. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. And here's Nance. Right now averaging 7 points a game. To the middle. Here's Parker. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Evans, right side. The fader. That is good. Evans has got his second basket of the night. Clippers leading by 6. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments. Let's get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Both teams. Will make substitutions. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Warriors. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
Checking out Los Angeles. They've continued their outstanding play. I mean, they're definitely one of those teams that everybody has in their sights again this year.
Well, you know, this is a team that doesn't have any glaring weaknesses. I mean, they're strong across the board on that roster. And I think as long as they stay solid and they stay healthy, it wouldn't surprise me if they made a strong push into the playoffs.
Clippers leading by 8. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And now a chance, Kevin, to see how the last month has fared for the Clippers. First in rebounding, first in shooting percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back. More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Singleton in the corner. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Singleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Now, here is Young. Chambers kicks to Young. The offensive rebound. Singleton. Off target at the rim.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Passed to Dinwiddie. Good-looking screen by Gasol. There's the feed to Parsons. From 12 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Parsons got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's the beast. He's got 15, and that one's good.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Monroe with a screen on Nance. Here's Perbet. No good on the three.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Nance against Parsons. The 10-footer. Good. Parsons got 12 in the game. Los Angeles leading by 6. Left side, Nance tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Let's check out some numbers here on Robert Covington. His last 10 games, he's averaging about 14 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, well, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes his average, that speaks volumes.
Here's Lou. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And he showed his versatility, Kevin, with the 4 blocks defensively.
And that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
There's the dish to Monroe. Puts it up from 12, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Now Nance. Over to the wing. Here's Covington.
Pistons foul call. Red Monroe. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Free throw drops for Covington. And both free throws good for Covington.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Monroe. Fades off the left rim and out.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the boards.
Now here's Nance. On the wing, Nance. The pass to Barker. Makes it off the glass. He has 6.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
The assist.
Pistons trail by 10. Here's Dinwiddie. Screen by Monroe. Outside Gasol. Pistons passing it around. And good on the basket. Book it. Gasol's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
They grab their own miss. Covington can't connect from short range. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Monroe. From 11 feet away, and too long on the shot.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments. Get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Now, here's Brewer. Right now averaging 11 points a game.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Parsons on the wing, defended by Chambers. From the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Beasts got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Clippers, number 1.
Now, they've been solid defensively, maybe a little fortunate at times when teams have had off nights, but overall, pretty solid defense.
That free throw, no good. The Pistons making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's Dinwiddie. Screen by Monroe. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Now, here's Brewer. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Kim. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. The Beasts got 19 points.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he gets it to go. Los Angeles leading by 12. Kim, the pass to Nichols. Pops in the layup for 2. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 1:51 left here in the second. Here's the Beast. He's got 19. Shot clock at 6. Good. The Beast's got 21.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
It's tipped. Singleton with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Indiana. On the wing, Brewer. Gasol with the steal. Caldwell Pope passes to Freeman. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Parsons outside. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Parsons got 14 points for the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Kim, the pass to Chambers. Oh, look out. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
And he gets it to go. And that's now 17 points for Chandler Parsons.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Nichols defended by Gasol. Here's Kim. Another one falls for the Clippers.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Brewer. Caldwell Pope dishes to Gasol. Can't hit from 12. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Clippers on top. Up.
Well, Tristan, what do you take away from how this game has played out, and what will be the strategy moving into the third quarter?
We got to get multiple stops. You know, our coach keeps track on the back of the bench of, you know, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, we got to get multiple stops, multiple efforts. And then, you know, on offense, got to execute.
Sounds.
In the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Talk about great numbers for the Beast. He has 23 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
We've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Nance, and it's Lou, and it's the 3, the small forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here is Nance, following the basket by Marc Gasol. Passes it to Lou. Fires for 3. That is good. Lou's got his second bucket of the night.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Now here's Parsons. Pass to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. Here's Zeller. Rebounded by Temple. Clippers leading by 16. And he gets it to go. Temple's got his first points of the night.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Here's Dinwiddie. He kicks to Parsons. Clock at 6. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Just 2 to shoot. Tries it from 19. There's the block. And he recovers. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Nance. Detroit with the rebound.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Parsons passes to Dinwiddie. Purbat covered by Nance. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Parsons. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. 5th in three-point field goal percentage. 6th in fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And what jumps out at me, Clark, is the three-point percentage that you talked about. This is a team that you have to defend all over the floor, and it becomes such a task defensively when you have to cover out to the three-point line, because now it opens up passing and driving lanes inside.
And he sinks the second. So it's the Pistons now. 19-point game. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. They retain possession. That's good. That's 12 points for Marc Gasol.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
They set the pick. And the pass to Luke. From downtown, Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Clock at 6. Here's Purbat. And they force the shot clock. Great D.
And a chance to check out Chandler Parsons here. How this year has shaped up for him. He's averaging about 14 points a game, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him. Playing right at the level we expect.
Yeah, we've seen him play better. But those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
So for the Clippers, Cam the pass to Singleton. Pass to Chambers from deep. That's good. Chambers got 8 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Gasol screen. Dinwiddie passes to Gasol. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the Jays. Clippers leading by 18. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Kim. Rebound, Detroit. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Screen by Monroe. Feeds it to Gasol. 5 on the clock. Takes it from 10. And Detroit again with the bucket.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now, here is Singleton. Off the pick. Rebound by the Pistons. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes to Dinwiddie. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Dinwiddie passes to Monroe. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
First free throw is good. Young's checked in for Chambers. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Evans, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Kim, and he gets the bucket. The Beasts got 4 this quarter.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks to Evans. Lets the 3 fly. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's the Beast. Young outside. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Gasol. Monroe left side. 6 to shoot. Here's Perbet. Detroit, no good that time either.
He operates pretty well. Well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
A different look for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 18. And here's Nance. 5 points in the game to the right side. The feed to Covington. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Clippers #1.
Yeah, what a show of strength and rebounding we've seen recently. These guys playing extremely physically.
Now here's Nance. He's covered closely. Gasol with the block. Here's Dinwiddie. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit.
Shooting 1.
Clippers leading by 15. And Temple kicks to Nance. Covington in the corner. The dish now to Temple. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the elbow. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 15. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 5. Here's Perbet. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Monroe, no good. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Covington dishes to Nance. Covington kicks to Temple. Beyond the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He feeds it to Thompson. He dishes it to Evans. Shoots. Nance with the rebound.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
The Pistons making a change here.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. 5th in opponent field goal percentage. 6th in opponent points per game. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
The biggest number that you just talked about to me, Clark, is that field goal percentage for their opponents. The defense is all about effort. You know that. Well, this is a team that's really been playing hard, and they try to get after you physically. They try to intimidate you on the perimeter and inside, and that's one of the reasons they're playing such good defense.
And Detroit has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. Pass to Evans. The Clippers grab the miss.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
And Los Angeles with some changes. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So it's Detroit now. Dishes it to Thompson. Here's Caldwell Pope. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Singleton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Detroit making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Now here's Evans. He has 5. And Thompson throws it down.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
There's the pass to Singleton. Over to the left wing. Pass to Brewer. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brewers got 7.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top. I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Nichols passes to Brewer. The 3. No luck. And the Pistons now going the other way. Freeman covered by Brewer. Freeman passes to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Evans. Zeller setting the pick for Evans. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Clippers leading by 20. Feeds it to Brewer. There's 45 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Kim, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
3-pointer. Here's Thompson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brewer passes to Kim. Over to the wing. Here's Singleton. No good on the triple.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
It's taken away by Brewer. Now the Clippers moving it up. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
No luck. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout.
I got my
Now Nance and Detroit looking at who they've got. Chandler Parsons out there with Zeller. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Nance. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Good on the 2nd free throw. Here's Dinwiddie. Parsons outside. Parsons right side. Just 4 to shoot. Off on the layup.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Covington kicks to Temple. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Great interplay there between those 2 teammates.
The Pistons shooting in this game 45%. Here's Dinwiddie. Parsons outside. He kicks it to Zeller. Rebound by the Clippers.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
What a great possession, guys. Got a really good look there.
Covington's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Parsons. Off the screen. And the miss by Parsons.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Cole's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Montiunas comes in for Parsons. And George is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Free throw drops for Covington. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
To the paint.
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside, George. Shot to stop the run. The shot no good.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Covington's shot is off. The Pistons have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Gasol a screen. Here's Montiunas. Detroit, no good that time either.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Left side, Nance. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Nance. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Nance. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Dinwiddie passes to Cole. Here's Montiunas. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Nance outside. Kicks it to Temple. A 3-ball. The second effort, and it's good on the way in. Covington's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, he is beating them up on the glass. They almost looked like they were willing to back off and give him the second chance points. That's how physical he is.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the Clippers call time here. So both teams making some changes here.
For men.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Chambers kicks to Thabit. Young outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Thabit with the bucket.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And Detroit has possession. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Shooting for Detroit. For Ben.
And the first one drops.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Now, here's Brewer. There's the screen. Down low, here's the beat. Cole with the rebound. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Moniunas dishes to Gasol. Outside, George. The feed to Moniunas. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
So he put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Here's Chambers. Brewer with the ball. With some arc, Moniunas grabs the miss.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
George passes to Cole. Outside, George. Gasol, a screen on Young. Nobody near George. And it's off from three-point range. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. There's a good screen. Brewer, the pass to Chambers. The dish to Thabit. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Brewer. And that one's good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Off the screen and the layup by George.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And the Clippers. Call time here. A different look for the Clippers. Parker, the pass to Kim. To the inside. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. The Beasts got 31.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Outside, George. Charity stripe shot. The putback, and then Gasol with the jam.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
Singleton kicks to Temple. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And George, here we go. Can't get it to go.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Here's the Beast. Singleton in the corner. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
George. And it's George again missing.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Now, here is Singleton. Out to the right wing. Temple the pass to Kim. Just 5 to shoot. Singleton misses.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Gasol a screen. Pass to Motiejunas. He dishes it to George. Tries yet again. Cole's shot is good.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now, here is Singleton. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Barker. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now, here is George. Dishes it to Motiejunas. From the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Now, here is Singleton. He's guarded closely. Roncic, defended by George. Here's Kim. The 18-footer is right on the mark. The Beasts got 10 points in just the second half. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. They set the pick. Here's Perbet. The 17-footer goes down.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Both teams changing it up here. And here is Los Angeles now. And Young kicks to Brewer. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Nichols. Lock at 6. Brewer pushes to Young. From outside the arc. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Evans outside. This one for 3. Good on the shot.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
Here's Covington. And Nance kicks to Brewer. Evans right side. And Los Angeles guys shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Brewer. With 1 on the clock. Rebound by the Pistons. Cole's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And I think this win builds confidence for this year in the matchup. They take the first win of the season series, and, you know, that could play a factor the next time these two teams meet.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for the Beast. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Here is Nance following the 3 by Detroit. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brewer's shot is off. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Freeman from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Covington. And here's Nance. So the Clippers winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, the Beast.